Hey everybody, and welcome to the bait shop. We're getting ready to pour some 5-inch swim baits. And the thing is, I don't know at all what these are going to look like. But we have got a cup of plastic here ready to cook, and we are definitely going to be using this right here in these swim baits. We have got some solar sugar that we are going to be putting in these swim baits, and then we're going to go from there and just see what I think is going to look good with that. Maybe we'll just do the solar sugar, but we're going to get this cooked and start mixing it up. All right, we are ready to mix up some color. Obviously, we are going to start with the solar sugar. I'm going to do a 1/16 of a teaspoon, and we'll go from there and see what else we want to add to this to make some awesome 5-inch swim baits. All right. So, carefully crack this open. It looks so good. I think I'm actually going to start. Alright. 16. Alright. That looks amazing. I'll close up that. You don't waste any of it. I mean, look at that already. Look at that. We're gonna let that cool and we'll pull it off and put it back in there. Let's mix this up. Oh my gosh. Couple notes. For a powder, it incorporated extremely well. It did go airborne a little bit, you can see on the edge of the cup there. But look at that. We could probably go a little bit heavier. Let's say we could do another 1/16 and strengthen that a little bit. So let's do that real quick. I really like that a lot. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to add a backing color on that? Do I want to add some flake? Oh, we're going to think on that for a second and then make a move. Alright, I decided we're going to go ahead and use another 8-bit product, and we're going to throw in the Murloc siren scales. I hadn't been planning to use it in this video, but I mean, come on. I'm going to start with an 8. I'm thinking we go another 8. Heavy-handed in there. Close the lid on that. And that's pretty cool right there, isn't it? They suspend so well too, that's super cool. Kind of want to give it a little bit of a smoky look, to give it just a little bit of backing to help those pop. So maybe just a couple drops of black. Okay, we're gonna start with like 3 drops of black. Oh my gosh, look how much that popped as soon as we added the black. That backing color, oh my word, that's so cool. I'm nerding out big time right now. You see the green in that? Oh my gosh. I think I want to go at least to 5 drops. Because once we pour these, they're going to be a little more translucent, especially in the tail sections here, like in between the tail and the body. But oh my gosh. Okay, this is starting to seize up a little bit. We're going to get it incorporated really well here. Get it back in the microwave for just a second, and then get it in the vacuum chamber, and we're ready to pour. Okay, we are all ready to pour these swim baits. And I don't remember, it's been a while, I don't remember if a cup does all 6, or if we'll just get 4 out of it, but let's do it. I am super excited to see these and demold these. I haven't poured 5 inchers in a while either. One down. Put that down on there. There we go. That looks good. Good. Got an air bubble there I'd love to get rid of. Got some plastic left, so I'm going to grab something here. They're not going to be hot, but Those are poured. Hot plate is turned off. We're gonna give those time to cool so we can demold them, but looking at the tops and what's left in the cup here, I'm already so excited to see this. Even, like, look at the side of the cup. If you guys are catching all that changing color, and then the top of the cup, oh my word, I cannot wait. And I can see from looking at the molds that the siren scales are suspending. Sometimes with the big bait, swim baits, if the plastic is real hot, the flake will settle in the plastic. No, it is beautifully suspending in the plastic. And it looks so good. I was like, we've got to pull out those shrimp molds and that holiday worm and pour them. They're not the prettiest pours in the world because the molds are cold. But I'll use them and they're gonna look dope. So we're gonna give these time to cool and then we will demold them. Right, it has been a little over an hour. The molds are still really hot, but we should be able to crack them open. There's the top. There we go. Let's get out of there.
Maybe. What's that part?
That keeps the hook slot from filling, so you have a place for the hook set.
Gotcha.
And then sometimes it flashes like that, so.
So like splits the belly.
Yep. And when it's still fresh, hot like that, you can just peel off any flashing.
Gotcha. So cool.
I don't even know if that's all showing up on camera. I'm gonna take some shots with my phone to splice in here because I don't know if the GoPro's getting all of the colors and the layers in that. Here we go. A little better focus so you can see that. Like you can see in the tail, like that translucent and the line right through here. It is so pretty. My goodness. Check that out. That's wild.
That's really cool. Because like when you hold it down, I don't think you can get that.
No.
But you get like a burgundy, like a purpley color. But then you also have like a slate gray, bluish. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, you can't, like this does not do this justice. That's super, super cool.
Here's one of the shrimp.
Haha. He's so cute. Look at his head. That is so pretty. Man, that's really cool.
Let's see if you can see.
And it's like the density there, you almost get like the effect of stripes because it's not as translucent. It's a little more opaque through here, but then like down towards the belly, you get that kind of lighter impact. I want to see the shrimp. Where'd it go? That is so cool.
And there's the epic holiday worm.
Oh, that's like that big Ned, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
That's really cool. What is the like flake that you're using there? Have you used that before?
No, that's the siren scales.
Ooh, I like that.
Yep.
It's like some good variation in size of the flake,
Well, and that's something.
which I like. I feel like when the flake is all exactly the same size, it just loses some interest. But like, there's just like if you look at the tail here, let's see how well it'll show. Like the shards of the scales, so to speak, are, what's the word I'm looking for? Uneven.
Yeah.
Intentionally so.
Yes. Like they're like you see them in the jar there. And they're very light.
Yeah.
Which was great because most of the time when I pour big ones, I avoid glitter because it tends to settle.
Yeah.
And the siren scales just
There's
suspended.
no settling at all. Yeah.
Suspended through the whole thing.
That's awesome. Yeah. I like the variation of the size of those flakes. Just gives it a lot more interest because then the light's catching kind of in different ways. I really wish you could see this in person because like it looks gray and almost completely translucent there, but like
then you shift it.
You shift it down and it's. Can you do like an overhead? Will it angle down?
I'm gonna get some shots with my phone. The GoPro just won't autofocus enough to.
Gotcha. Because that's just so cool. And those scales, like up here, even because they're the hollow, like up here, the scales take more of like a green and blue, and then when you're looking at it down, it's much more gold and almost orange. So, I guess that makes sense, but I just wouldn't think that the color shift would also then impact the way the holographic scales.
I mean, the scales are too.
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
Because then watch this.
Because I'm looking at this scale and it just looks different based on.
Look at those.
It's so pretty, guys.
Look at that.
That's so cool.
Careful. They're very light. The air will puff them out.
I'm gonna steal this for my earrings.
Show them. And that's with the background of the lid.
Reminds me of monkey's milk. Let's see if it's down. Yeah, you can kind of see more of the gold through here versus like when it's straight up, it's like more gray. Where's the big guy? There he is. Oops, got some of that flashing stuck to it. Yeah, see, you can kind of see more of that, like that burgundy-ish gold.
Stripe you were talking about.
I know, doesn't that look really cool?
And what it is it's where the stripe here, I don't know if that shows, is
yeah,
where
you can see it kind of through this midsection.
It's where the hook slot goes down to, and then you hit the density of the full body.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Pick out another shrimp.
That would look really cool in a fluke.
I was thinking about doing these siren scales in a fluke, doing the pearl white body and then like a smoke shad top line with the not with the shift powder but with the siren scales, and that should help them pull more green and less gold yellow, like they're showing up more in this.
Yeah.
But very cool.
That is really cool. What other colors did you get from him?
I just got I got three things. I got the Murloc siren scales, which we used tonight, the Solar Sugar Hollow Shift, which we also used tonight, and then I have the Skooma Pixie Dust, which I plan to do in a laminate with I'm not sure what yet.
Yeah, I want to steal that for my earrings too. That's got.
So that
it's really pretty.
It's like a pink
you
bronze.
See it. Yeah, I really like that. Does it take much? Because I feel like this is a kind of a small container.
I did a cup of plastic, and I did 1/8 of a teaspoon of this.
Okay, so that didn't take. That's not much.
And 1/4 of a teaspoon of this.
So a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And like you would not. I would think that you used way more than that, because just that little bit goes so far.
You'll have to watch back because I turn this down when I'm mixing it, and it looked really good. And then when I put the black drops in, and it had that backing color, it's like an immediate burst of color.
That's pretty cool. Those turned out really well.
Yeah.
You demold all of these.
I need to wipe off the mat first. All right, we're gonna get these demolded and laid out, and then we'll look at them again. All right, they're all laid out here, and I'm gonna say before we look at them again, the shrimp pores are not very pretty. The molds were cold, and I was in a hurry. The plastic was cooling off, but they're for me. I'm gonna use them. They're just cool. Like, such a cool effect on those. And of course the swim baits look amazing. What I realized as I was laying them out is that they have a lot of rainbow trout colors in them. And so I'm excited about that. because some of the fisheries I go to have rainbow trout, and match the hatch. I will be actually throwing these probably on Thursday. This is Tuesday. And I think I'm gonna take those, bring them up on a 6/0 BKK Titan diver with an underspin on it, go out to a lake and get close to some docks and let them flutter down and rip them up and around docks, along shorelines, logs, wherever. We're gonna see if we can catch something on one of those on Thursday. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I will have all of these 8-bit bait products linked below, so you can go, as well as the recipe that we use typed out, because I think those turned out great. That'll probably be a repeat recipe for me. They just look super cool, and I'm looking forward to trying out the pixie dust, which we haven't tried yet, soon, and getting my hands on some more 8-bit bait products to use, because I am a believer now. I'm sold. That's an amazing outcome from so little product too. It's awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like, drop a comment, tell me what kind of combination you want to see next in a swim bait. Give me some colors, give me a profile or a bait, another bait you'd like me to match, like a jerk bait or a crank bait you'd like to see a match in a swim bait, and I'm going to do my best to make some of those happen. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all next time.